How's all my crispy bacon doing out there, guys? There's your boy, Crispy Chris, and I want to talk about one gun in particular, and this is basically talking about the burst weapons in Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and talking about which one is going to be better, and actually which one is better, which one that is symbolically better than the other, and I believe that this is the XR2 from Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and it significantly reminds me of the COD4 M16, where this weapon was so overpowered in COD4, where many people used it for competitive and things like that, and it was also a 3-round burst weapon in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. But with the XR2, guys, we have the same 3-round burst weapon, besides the fact that if you hold down the trigger, it's still a 3-round burst, but it's very consistent. It's not like you have to take your finger off the trigger and go back and forth and back and forth. The XR2 honestly reminds me of the M16 from back in COD 4, when a lot of the competitive players were just starting to become a thing back in COD 4. But now that we have Black Ops 3, guys, I feel like the new and improved XR2 or M16 of Black Ops 3 is going to be one of the most overpowered weapons in competitive Call of Duty. But then again, people are still thinking that the M8 is a really overpowered weapon. I don't think so. I think the M8 actually fell off the map ever since Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 was an alright weapon. I really enjoyed it at the time because it was like the primary weapon to actually get. But now we got a brand new burst weapon. It kind of reminds me also of the FAMAS back in Modern Warfare 2. Remember how good that weapon was? That was very overpowered also. It was a 3-round burst weapon, and it was just so overpowered. But I feel like the XR2 is going to be one of those weapons that's good for up close and also for far distance, because the recoil on it is really not that bad. The only thing that's really bad about it is its actual speed, and probably its accuracy is one of the worst whenever you are aiming without the sights or without aiming down the sight. But guys, that's easily fixed by just aiming down the sight, as particularly said. But guys, yes, I can't believe that the XR2 is actually this overpowered of a weapon, because I hadn't really used it ever since till recently, because I picked it up just like I made in my video yesterday. I did a comparison between the M8A7 and the XR2, but I feel like the XR2 is just one of those weapons that can vulnerably outgun anybody and any type of weapon, no matter what close, medium, or far range distance. I feel like the damage on it is very consistent compared to the M8A7, where you honestly go through different rounds of bursts. It depends on like your, I don't even know, your closeness to the people. I don't know, even though the M8A7 is a 4-round burst instead of a 3-round burst, the 4-round doesn't seem as powerful as the XR2, which is a 3-round burst, and the XR2 just seems more consistent with its accuracy and things like that. Even though stats can vary, it also can vary on connection and players that you're playing against, because a lot of people could be using their exo abilities or their movements a lot better than others when I was using the XR2. But personally, I feel like the XR2 is a wonderful weapon for a lot of people. If you guys are looking for a brand new weapon to actually try out, I would try out the XR2 due to the fact that it is probably one of the most overpowered and probably the most completed weapons in Call of Duty Black Ops 3, due to the fact that it is not even overused compared to a lot of the guns like the Shiva and the oh, I don't even know, I'm trying to think of it. It's the man, I forget. Anyways, it's the Shiva and the Man of War. That's what it was. I believe that's what it's called. But yes, guys, I feel like the XR2 is going to be one of the best weapons in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Generally speaking, for assault rifles, it can be outgunned by a lot of different guns, such as like the Pharaoh and also the Vesper. I mean, there's a lot of different weapons because it is a burst weapon. But if it wasn't automatic, guys, it would honestly be very, very repetitive, and I can see a lot of people using it in competitive very soon. But guys, yes, what do you guys think? Do you guys prefer burst weapons over automatics, or do you guys prefer having the automatics? What do you guys think also about the XR2 maybe replacing the M8A7 in recent Call of Duties coming up very soon? I don't know. I feel like it could be an idea. It could be a trend, just like how they had it in Black Ops 2, then in Black Ops 3, and then in Black Ops 4, if they have that. The M8A7 is basically vanished, and then you got the XR2 2.0, and then you have another 3-round or a 4-round burst weapon that can compare or even be better than the XR2. So I don't know, it's just a way of Treyarch basically developing a weapon over time, and you can see that it's actually developing pretty well because a lot of people are actually expanding their weapons and not just going back to the M87 instead of going back to playing Black Ops 2, where they could have been using the same old weapon. But guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to like, make sure to comment. As always, guys, it's been your boy Crispy Chris, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. Peace. Actually earn a lot of your kill streaks. I realize this, guys. What do you guys think? Check it out. Try